What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's your girl KB. You know what I do and you know why I do it. It's 4:10 in the AM and it is February 14th. I just read Insight for Living, which is Charles Swindoll, or Chuck Swindoll's. He signs his name, his daily devotional. Now, he's been running a series on the Beatitudes, which is in Matthew 5. And today's reading is rather bland. I mean, there was no intense scriptural lessons, no bullet points. He just spoke of a shepherd, and he described the oil painting of a shepherd. And, the scene plays out where there's a flock of sheep, and the shepherd is standing, crook in hand, and just eyeballing the flock. Nothing real pronounced, right? That is until you start thinking about what a shepherd does all day, every day. Standing, crook in hand, ready to correct, pull back, redirect. Sheep. Protecting sheep. And most people see or envision the shepherd with the crook. And that's that long thing that looks like a crochet hook. It's usually made of wood. It's also known as a staff. And it has the hook, and it fits around the sheep's neck to pull. Hey, you're going the wrong way. Come back over here. Does God have to do that with you? And if you think of the 23rd Psalm, it mentions thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Now the rod, is also a tool of a shepherd. It's a long stick with a heavy ball on the end. And that's a tool for correction. The crook will gently redirect you. The rod is when you need a little extra, because it has that ball on the end. Tap on the head. Hey, I got your attention? Oh, okay, now get back over here. Because some of us need that. Amen. So, I began to just visualize this shepherd and, putting God in that role. And I know how many times, I know I'm hard-headed, so I get the rod more often than not. But just how many times in a day I have to be redirected from the things that pull my attention away from God, or that pull my actions away from God. Things that make you go, and I think for the most part, that's where the church falls short. In that, recognizing that it is human nature to compare and contrast, and to get into these mental and emotional competitions that need redirection. And unfortunately, because we bought into the concept of mega church and all this other hype and noise, a lot distracts us from God. And we need to be more vigilant about our shepherding skills, and not relying on just one shepherd to interpret the landscape for us. Amen. We need to know the landscape at a certain point. If you look at a shepherd, when you take the sheep out to graze, and when it's time to go home, those sheep pretty much know the path. Now occasionally, oh, there's a sweet piece of grass over here. Let me go over here. That's when you have to pull people back or pull the sheep back. But for the most part, everybody knows the lay of the land. Do you? And can you recognize the things that you are attracted to and that distract?